What up? What up? Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman. You know that vibe. What's going on, people? It's Sunday. I'm here at the house, just chillaxing, man. Thought I'd jump on the live for a minute. Give you guys an update. Yesterday went really well. I was quite impressed. It was engaging, gangster, Bay Rob, of course, BG Bob and Bride Dog, got to speak with them. Got to see a few people like my homie Mooney. I haven't seen Mooney in like since the 80s, so it was real good to see him. And they put whiskey away really well, you know what I mean? Got to see his older sister, Janice, which is Turtle's sister as well. Mama Johnson, Rodney, haven't seen Rodney in ages. So it just went really well, you know what I mean? And I was proud of the homies, you know what I mean? And then, it was basically, some of the older cats, but not everybody was in attendance. So, but that's okay because people still have lives and they have things that they do from day to day. Just wondering where my people at. They're gonna jump in here. Let's see. Uh, Banner, Professor Brand. Okay, Banner, Professor Melly Mail. There you go. Man, anybody out there? Nobody wants to get in the live feed today. We got one individual. Let's see, can I get gas? Oh, okay. Wait, some of the people that come in. Let's see. Deb, you out there? You out there? Jump in with me. Mondo, somebody. Let's see. Guess. I guess. So again, things went really well yesterday. So it was really impressive. And I got to take a picture with three of Turtle's children, Kenya, Jocelyn, Kenneth, Gail Turtle's ex was there, Gail, so yeah, we had a real good time. I don't know if anybody's hearing me today. Anybody out there in the live feed? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Guess nobody's on YouTube today. I put up a couple of videos earlier. Uh, Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. I do my best to try to bring that content. I actually had a story to tell, but if ain't nobody gonna be in here to catch the story, I might as well jump out, right? Let me see. Let me Comments. Okay. Comments are okay. You can hear me. Okay, it's all good. Right on, Albert Johnson. I appreciate that. Appreciate that you let me know I can hear me. Yeah. What's going on, James? Lighter. Oh, why you need to borrow my lawyer? Who gave you food poisoning? Agent. Oh, really? That's my nephew. He say he need my lawyer because he got food poisoning from the Asian place, man. That's why I don't eat at them Asian places. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna look into it. Everybody must be chilling today. Nobody's on YouTube. Nobody's just tapping in. Nobody's coming in and see what's going on. Didn't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me today. Okay, maybe there's another person that jumped in. We get 4 or 5 more, and then it'll be on. That's for sure. Then it inspired me to tell you this story. It's a good story because it's about Killa Wayne. Funny, Killa Wayne was a character. Yeah, I saw Bus at the funeral yesterday, man. Shout out to Bus, man. That's my boy, man. Bus One. Shout out to Baby Gangster. Shout out to Count. Shout out to Little. Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Bitter Dog Bruno. Shout out to Big T. Shout out to Mooney. Shout out to Big Rock for jumping in the feed as well, man. And I don't know what the heck was going on with Paul, the cat with no teeth with the blue rag on. He was too funny, man. He probably need to work on that first before he start jumping on camera. But he the homie though, So he jumped in all in live. Shout out to Bay Rob, man, for doing a wonderful job with that. You know what I mean? It was just an amazing Saturday, you know what I mean? And then having Bright Dog and BG Bob, the homie Junebug, man. Junebug was there. Was good. That was the first time I seen Junebug in a long time. He was there, so that was special to me too. Yeah, so I got to see it countless of homeboys at that, you know what I mean? Right on, Red Henny. I see you. What's going on, man, out there in YouTube world? How's your Sunday going, bro? It's right on, right on. So, Red Henny, where you out of, man? What state you out of? What about you, Albert Johnson? Where you from? Yeah, yeah. I mean, whiskey, man. I'll tell you, man, whiskey, man. When they made the term "stay dangerous," they meant that for whiskey. Right on, Florida. Shout out to Florida, my peeps out there in Florida. Right on, Red Henny. Yeah, when they made that statement, "stay dangerous," I think when you look up the definition to it, you probably see a picture of whiskey. That's just who he was, man. He was just, man, one special guy. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. You know what I mean? And man, man. First, his brother Turtle. You know what I mean? Turtle was his brother. So Whiskey, younger brother. I think he was 1 year younger than Turtle, actually. So I see people is coming in, man. But yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about Killa Wayne. Killa Wayne being the guy, man. Killa Wayne and Killa Bray jump on big boys only, man. So this particular time, Bad Habit Rabbit, Jonathan, which we call Joe Naked, they gambling, right? And Killa Wayne being Killa Wayne started cheating, right? So they decided right on North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina, Brian, and shout out to you, man. So they decided they gonna quit on Killer Wayne. Killer Wayne. So they leave off Willow, start hitting up by Spring Street, going up Am. So Killer Wayne gets behind them. And Killer Wayne says to him, look, man, y'all got my dollars. You know, you can't just quit. You know, so right on, Miss Jones, I see you. So so Killer Wayne, Killer Wayne he's known for taking one, you know what I mean? He'd take one. So I think Joe Naked see it coming. So Joe Naked get one in, boom. But when he looks up, Rab don't cut on him. He don't straight cut. He get one in on Killer Wayne, and Killer Wayne step back. So by this time, there's a car coming down the street. Joe Naked see it. Joe Naked run, jump on top of the car, and say, go, 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 go. So they take off with Joe Naked on the hood of the car. So Killer Wayne, he hot. He hot. He got to get revenge. You know what I mean? Because you can't just get one on Killer Wayne and he don't do absolutely nothing about it. So next day or two, they all up at the Brownies Liquors. I think they had the pinball machines or something in there, one of them. So Joe Naked up in there playing the pinball machine or whatever he was doing up in there. Killer Wayne comes in there and grab a Miller. He turns around and goes up to Joe Naked and say, it's Miller times, and hit Joe Naked. That's how I get the name Naked, because Killer Wayne hit him in the mouth with the Miller and knocked out his teeth, man. I don't remember how many teeth it was, but yeah, he knocked out his teeth, man. So that was just a funny moment in time right there with Killer Wayne and Joe Naked. So, but then it goes even further. So Killer Wayne gets on his little trips or whatever and does that thing. Just like that. Oh yeah, definitely. Maybe top 5, bro. Top 10. That's top 5. Top 5. But anyway, they go to the pen. They go to Chino. So they in Chino. So Killer Wayne, when Joe Naked see Killer Wayne and Chino, Killer Wayne tells him, "Man, I'm Santa Claus. When I get out, I'm gonna be Santa Claus." Joe Naked like, "What you mean?" He say, "I'm gonna see who's been naughty or nice. I'm gonna have me a naughty or nice list. I'm gonna have a naughty nice list, right?" So they in there chilling. So the whole time when they in there, Killer Wayne getting, he getting the burpees, he getting strong, he buffing. Oliver Roberts just said that's what it is. Shout out to him, man. Rest in peace to Killer Wayne. So he getting in shape. He really getting on swole. He getting back into it, buffing, burpees, jogging, whatever. Getting back up, doing his boxing training and everything, getting right. Because when he get out, he got a list. The list say naughty or nice, but he's writing down names on the list, right? He writing down these names, right? So Joe Naked get out. I see you, G. Lou. Right on, man. Right on, nephew. So Killer Wayne, Joe Naked gets out 2 weeks before Killer Wayne. So he on the block, right? So Killer Wayne gets out. They say Killer Wayne coming up the block. Killer Wayne on swole, looking good, you know what I mean? Got everything back. He right, you know what I mean? He Killer Wayne, Killer Wayne and Killer Bray jump on big boys only. So Killer Wayne coming up the block. They see him. Killer Wayne walks up to one homie. He pulls out his list and he say, naughty or nice. He looked up at the homie and he looked at the list. And the homie said, what's up, Killer Wayne? He said, oh, you good, you good. His name wasn't on the list. So he go to the next homie. Right on, Marlena. I see you out there. Right on. I need y'all to shout out y'all cities too when y'all come jump in. Just shout out your city so I can shout it out. But anyway, so he goes to the next homie. He said, man, what's up, Wayne? He said, Killer Wayne looked at his list. He said, naughty or nice. He said, okay, you nice. Okay, cool. You could. So Killer Wayne, man, he was on a serious mission with this naughty and nice list. And I'm not going, don't want to embarrass no homies or nothing like that. But he did get to some ones that was naughty. It didn't work out too good, boy. But this is the mindset of Killer Wayne, man. Too funny, man. Could you imagine? He's sitting in Chino. They'll put together this whole list, naughty and nice, and telling people he's Santa Claus. Right on, right on, right. Mine either. Oh, really? Your notification didn't go off? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what's that. SAG wants that man. SAG, man. Now y'all know, man. SAG. I don't know what to say about SAG. You know what I mean? Because as you can see, and not to talk about SAG, because I know how he is. He's a very sensitive individual, right? Uh, None of the homies really talk to him. And if you notice, he's always saying he's blocking and kicking somebody's off. So that in itself speaks of volumes to what's going on with that brother. You know what I mean? So if you don't see him never in the neighborhood, never participating with the people from the tribe, what does that tell you? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. You know what I mean? But he a homeboy, and I wish the best for him. Hopefully everything is going well for him in Texas. But a lot of times when he's saying things, I never say one word because if you see two people arguing, it's gonna be hard to tell which one is the fool. But if they arguing by themselves, then it's common sense. I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, you're right, and that's what I'm doing. Don't even get into that. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, cool, cool. Right on, Albert. Shalom to you too, man. Shalom. Right on, man. I'm glad y'all jumped in, man, because I was feeling a little lonely up in here, man. I thought I was gonna be able to tell the Killer Wayne story and have a bunch of people. No, Sag not tripping. He's a positive chap. I hope so. I hope so. I really do. I really hope the best for him. I hope that his life is going well, and you know what I mean. He's getting what he expect out of it. You know, that's what I hope for him. You know, I haven't seen him in a great deal of time, and I think he left the neighborhood sometime around '89, and he's coming back a few times, but outside of that, I really couldn't call what's going on with the brother. Yeah, you catching the first live with me, huh? What I think about Charleston White? What I think about Charleston White? Okay, Charleston White, right? He has he lacks. First of all, he used the right. He don't use the right phraseology. He has the wrong tonality to where he's trying to articulate in his story. He lack impulse control, and he using the same cesspool to which he's speaking about. He using the words and the terminology in the same manner. You know what I mean? Because he's talking about ill, but he speaks ill at the same time. I don't know how you compensate for that or how you make it sound like it's okay to do that when you calling people, mama's hoes and all this stuff. You know what I mean? That's not necessary. But here's the thing. All it is shock value to me, and it's clickbait. And the clickbait that maybe at some point I think it runs its course and it will lose its sizzle. And but I don't think he's out in plain sight. You know what I mean? I think he's used. I don't know where he's talking from, or is he's in Texas, or I don't know what is going on with that brother. You know what I mean? But sound like to me that he's going to have a lot of things that he's going to have to, stand on. You know what I mean? If he's ever caught in public, especially, and he doesn't really know Los Angeles. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say that because if he did, he would be very careful because man, it just and that's all I can say about that. You know what I mean? I wish the best for him. Hopefully he because some of the things, don't get me wrong, some of the things that Charleston White says are spot on. But the phraseology and the tonality which he speaks is just wrong. It's just absolutely wrong. You can't show people love and tell people that you care about them and want to show the children while you speaking in the tone in which he speaks. It doesn't make any sense. Let me see. Wait a minute. Did you see that lady Fatima in the L.A. got rolled up? No, I didn't see that. That's funny. Oh yeah, yeah. We're definitely gonna follow up with a part two for Mondo. You know what I mean? If he, I don't know, maybe I can send him a text. You know, thanks you for setting it straight. Oh yeah, definitely. I like to set things straight. You know what I mean? Because one thing about Professor Melly Mel, I deal in fact, statistics, data, and the truth. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Because what five things I do understand, and these five things are virtually what runs this world that we live in. There's science, chemistry, biology, physics, and mathematics. There is nothing you can see and touch or be involved with that don't have those five different principles into whatever you're doing. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Albert Johnson. Man, so anybody have any questions for me as far as, tribes or, you know what I mean? I said something very, very, me and Bam did one today, and I talked about a few things that were theoretical, but definitely based in fact. People may, they may agree or disagree. I don't know. There's always a bigger story on OG Turtle. Always. But I don't want to be the one to tell them all because, like, I'm gonna sit down with Bay Rob. I'm gonna sit down with Greeny, who had the best squabbles in Compton. Man, that's hard to say, but Killer Wayne would be in there. Yeah, Killer Wayne. Do I know any schoolyard? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. I know Country from over there. I know Nolan from Marvin, but yeah, I know Country from schoolyard. Need the real one, Gertz, man. Oh yeah, we need the real one with Gertz, huh? Yeah, yeah. Just gotta get him to sit down, man. Love that story. We just got to get Gertz to sit down, man. Gertz is always a highlight. He's very personable. He's good to the camera. The camera's good to him. What's coming up for the professor? I still got Bam in Bam is coming up, man. And but there's a lot of different things we want to do because Gangster and Twin is coming out with their '63 Chevys. Man, and they're gonna be. I'm talking about when them guys put cars together, they put them together, man. They snatch the body off the frame. They build from the frame all the way up. Powder coat and put in place in new bushes. They do everything and put you know what I mean? Just everything, man. Chrome everything out. They really like particular about the details in which they build their cars. So they put a lot of depth into it and they don't want to change it too much. You know what I mean? They touch on it, but yeah, but man, for the most part, man, they build them super Chevys. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. We had a couple of homeboys. We had White Boy Dean, we had White Boy Greg that was actually part of the Tanner family. White Boy Dean was in the Oaks Park, and of course we merged into the Tanner. So yeah, definitely. What about some of the old Black Panthers and some of the us? Yeah, they're definitely still around, but they never became Crips. That's what you're saying. They did, but they had differences. They had the same person, but they had differences. Let's see, Angelo was more of a guy that you couldn't play with. I got a great story about him, man. But I'm gonna give you a little something about Angelo because I don't want to really spoil it for when Mondo or Gangster and they'll speak about Twin because they're coming up. But that was this guy, right? And I don't know what he done to Twin, you know what I mean? Because me and Twin was real close. Angelo, rest in peace. And Twin, he don't say nothing to me. He walks past me, go down like 3 or 4 doors down from where we's at, knocks on the guy's door. When the guy opened the door, Twin shot him. Twin, Twin then walks back. I said, Twin, why you just do that? And he told me, I can't remember what he told me, man, but it was the funniest thing in the world, man. But the guy was, he survived and everything, but it was just the whole thing about how Ten did that was just crazy. Did Angelo and Twin have the same? Oh, we'll agree at that one. Can't wait. Love to see the classic whips. Absolutely. He seemed like he was a business doing the 84. Yeah, definitely. He was there with us as well. He seemed silhouette and fired. Nah, you see no silhouette, man. Nah, he shot the dude. But no silhouette, man. Twin was a man, very, very strictly about his business. You know what? The Crip Whisper, man. That's just something you know what I mean. I talked about that, right? And I said that, man. That was something to Bob Simmons that just you know what I mean because and I forgot to mention that when I was talking to Bam when I was talking about the '79 situation because a lot of things happened in '79 that 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 was related and circle around Bob Simmons. You know what I mean? And once you hear it, then we'll come back and talk about it. But hopefully I throw the interview up with Bam. And it's going to be the part about the '79 when I talked about Stanley Tookie Williams, Mac Thomas, Raymond Washington, and Ricky Silas. So stay tuned for that. Catch that video tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, Bob Simmons was definitely a puppet master. You know what? That's another great question about Turtle. You know what I mean? And we'll take that on at another time as well. You know what I mean? There's so much to take on. There's so much that I'm learning and understanding. But I'm telling you, man, a lot of this stuff, man, was pre-planned, set in place because these people, these government people, they be having think tanks, man, and they be orchestrating. They the puppet masters behind a lot of stuff that y'all think that we just bought up on our own. Man, Skip, Kev, man, got the best YouTube show out. I appreciate that, Albert Johnson. Yeah, shout out to Skip, shout out to Kev Mac, man. Shout out to those brothers. Agent Provocateur would definitely fit one of his descriptions. I figure he got many definitions, but Agent Provocateur would definitely fit in that persona. So give me some more questions. I think I kind of like this live stuff. As it get better, you know what I mean? I think I'll get better at it. Yeah, see, that's another one, Mike Griffin. Yeah, I'm gonna tackle it, but not today. You know what I mean? I gotta build up to it. You know what I mean? And I wanna have other homies when I tell you what my thoughts are. But let me tell you this about this, right? One thing about gang members and gang bangers, with a person as big as Turtle, right? If he got knocked down all these years, somebody would have stood up and raised their hand at some point. Yeah, I did that because they wouldn't be able to hold it in. But nobody has ever done that. So we're going to leave it right there and we'll get back to it. What's going on with the WAC 100 interview, Professor? You know what? I haven't, I got his number and everything, and I've been, you know what I mean, rolling around my head, but I don't want to, like, I don't know if that's really my task or where I like to be mentally when you interviewing a potential person. He's combative towards other individuals, and he put it out, and he want to put it out on your channel. I don't know if that's who I am, or is that where I should be. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out. Everybody, we can take a vote on it. Should I do it or should I not do it? Well, one of the things around the OGs can't control the youngsters because the OGs have became empathetic in the sense that they don't engage or they pretend like they never was even gangbanging. A lot of them, they don't want to have nothing to do with it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. Most established Santana. What do you mean? What's up, Mel? Sending mines from San. What up, San Bernardino? Bernardino out there. Don't do it. Yeah, yeah. Just see, there you go. See, some people say don't do it, and some people say do it. You know what I mean? I don't particularly care about that celebrity stuff. You know what I mean? It's not nothing big in my life. You know what I mean? But they a lot of the celebrities they be on that clickbait stuff. You know what I mean? So OG told up. OG, yeah, you too old for that foolishness. There you go. Yeah, right on, man. I like to keep mine simple, man, and keep y'all just entertained with the stories. And Bob Simmons sounds like one of those guys that calls the. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I was online with you and Kev, man. Right on. Yeah. Tiny Young Tiny. Yeah, fame, job, money, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, yeah, Marlene, you hit it on the well. Was Frog going to fade Rockhead? I don't, you know what I mean? See, that's the type of stuff I don't particularly care about. You know what I mean? So to see two brothers, two grown men interacting like that on a platform, you know what I mean? And both of them supposed to be with a coming from a positive perspective. It's just not. Once again, if you see two people arguing, it's going to be hard for the people that's watching to determine which one is the fool. So that's the way we're gonna leave that. Let's see. Bob Simmons sounds like one of those agents of chaos that brought down the parents. He could have been, man. I don't know. I absolutely don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right. Yeah, I don't take the dislikes personal. I don't care. You know what I mean? I know some of the guys that do these channels, man. Some of the comments and some of the things that people say, they be in their feelings about it. But I don't take it. People have the right to say what they want to say. Feel how they want to feel about certain guests or people that you interview and talk. Check out my buddy a rock. Stay away from the negative, Professor. Absolutely, man. See, you know what I mean? You just inspire me, man. I love the just being personable and having a good time and just talking to you guys about the things that what about the possibilities of us all uniting and just being people, melanated people, get rid of the cut BK and the CK, colored man killer and black man killer. Get rid of that, the term black. Get rid of the African American. We're just Americans. We indigenous to the land that we standing on, man. Matter of fact, throw us our 40 acres. They can keep the mule, and we'll take it from there. Best see what better dog bro. Right, right. We need more stories from Big Mimi. Oh yeah, Big Mimi and Mondo. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Any Juju or Primo P stories? Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. Has gangbanging ever served a legitimate purpose? At one time, it did. And if I go back and tell you that story from what was the origins in the beginnings, and you will definitely understand why it was necessary at the time. But being that, once again, that the leadership of it was targeted, because you got to understand that Raymond Washington was accused of being public enemy number one by the Los Angeles City Council and Police Department at the time, and he was vanquished for a moment of time. So things kind of got out of control, went into a tailspin because he actually wanted somebody from the trial to be at the political table, so we have a say so from our perspective, within the city council. So there was a lot of things that you guys don't know that was going on, but got derailed. Craig Munson, did you meet with him or when? Craig Munson, I met with Craig Munson. I met Craig Munson years ago. We was actually in what was it called? Wayside. Wayside Minimum, man. And me, Big Craig, Morstein, Show Dog, Frog, couple of cats. They was from East Coast. All them was East Coast. Sniper from Kitchen. We was all up there. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, they do not. Yeah, right, right, right. To keep it all to the way 100. Don't remember Kasasi saying anything about him. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I know a person from Trag New, man, and he got a little bit off. You know, he did a whack 100 on me. So, you know, we probably maybe I'll get back to him though. Yeah, I do know somebody from OG Steve. What's happening, man? What's happening? Ah, yeah, there we go. I'm back. Yeah, what's going on, OG Steve? Salute OG Steve interviews MC8 from Tragno. Yeah. MC8, man, you know, he's a good dude, man. You know, nice rapper, love his he's actually an MC, so I'm about them MCs. I love MCs, you know what I mean? I don't like the and all that, you know what I mean? I mean, they have nice beats to that stuff, but really are they really saying anything? Yeah, but well, there's always putting in Tam stories, man. Tam life was cut short, so there's really not a new lot about him, you know. Any chance you will ever sit down with Twin? Yeah, of course. Sit down with Twin Hardest Blood after, let's see, what was that? Trying to see what that like. Hardest Blood after Little Wayne. Who is Little Wayne? I'm good, relaxing in NYC, hot out here right now. Yep. I see you was on that platform if there was most I see you was on their platform. If I'm not, yeah, I was on there. Definitely, I was on there. Uh, good dude. Yep. Great personal general. Yep. The bone shit. Yeah. Right. 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 Would you love to see you highlight some of them nonprofits working? Yeah, like over there with Goldie. Goldie and Heavenly, man, my try rise, man. You know, every time I get a chance to tap with them, Rocky is doing his nonprofit. There's a lot of nonprofits out there. Jaime, my partner Jaime that was in the feds, he's over there with Ceasefire. Then there's William Welch. I forget the name. He got the man. He actually got a school, man. It was. I think if you go back down in some of my interviews, you'll see, man. He had like over 100 students, man, doing really great over there, man. I was really impressed with William, man. He's actually a cousin of mine, but yeah, he's doing really. Yeah, them BS rappers. Yeah. So there's a lot of brothers out here, man, that want to see, you know, all this stuff come to a head, man. And you know what I mean? Actually, we was talking about doing another CC Rider meeting, me, Bright Dog, and BG Bob, you know, yesterday. If you look in the interview, you'll hear him say that. I think I'm gonna go with Wilder, man. At some time, you know, because Fury, I don't know, man. He got caught cheating, man. He did be doing some things out there. Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, right on. Saw me in Compton yesterday. Yup, definitely. Let me see. Hood Post, man. What's up, Big Deb? You gonna jump in there? No, I need to see Big Deb. I think I put a link in there, Deb. Did I put a link in there? I hate when I go out like that and come back. From the Shy, what's up? Yeah, man, the Shy, man. Y'all be busy out there, man. I know, man. Yeah, Big Deb, man. He's a beast out there, man. Locomotive engineer, Polk Street, man. You know what I mean? I haven't spoken with Mac. You know what I mean? And I don't know what's going on with him. And I know he comes on from time to time, man. But yeah, whatever he want, man, we can definitely do it if that's what he want to do. I'm not opposed to it. Mac, my guy, man. KM videos with content is king. I think we make an awesome duo. So yeah, we definitely put out some great interviews over there, Kid Mac videos. Also, also local, man, down in Texas doing wonderful things. And G Lou, man, out there, man, doing his thing. So and then we got Dwayne Hendricks out there, aka Haru. He put together him, Bright Dog, and myself putting together United Streets of America. How's that sound to you guys? Looks as good hopping, hood hopping. No, not really, man. You know what? We when I go sit down with Baba Louie, we'll definitely take that on. We'll take that on for you, big head brother. We'll definitely take that on for you. You and Kev Mac and S Mac. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Loco's my guy. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Man, you know me, man. I'm real easy, real approachable. I don't have, you know what I mean, because I don't have no room in my head to be written out as far as anything is doing with feelings or something that's not constructive or something that's not conducive to the improvement of our people. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm about, man. So no, I don't have any feelings on anything. You in Houston, right? Yeah, hit that like button, man. Yeah, no problem, big head brother. Dr. Bombay. Oh, you like that? What's that? Bombay Gin? Oh, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, for sure. Markel Webb, for sure, man. I'll keep trying to bring it, keep spreading the positivity, keep encouraging our sisters, our brothers, you know what I mean? Men can lead, but it's our sisters that often that guides us. Know that. Did you play in the swamps? Yeah, I did as a kid, man. Definitely. Actually, I used my grandmother and big aunties. They used to take me fishing as a kid over in the swamps, man. When it was really the swamps. It's all dried up now. What about D.L. Hughley? What's going on with Brother Hughley? Oh, Monster Cody, man. Yeah, Monster Cody used to come to the Tanner, man. You know what I mean? When he, you know, whenever he was going up against the circumstances that evolved around the LA brothers, so we helped him out as best we could with that. Bombay is the greatest. There you go. D.L. Hughley, your lesbian. I don't think Mr. Hughley would appreciate that, man. I don't know what you meant by that. D.L. Huglet. That from Cali. Or where? Is he from Cali? Yeah, D.L. Hughley is definitely from Cali. Matter of fact, he's from Compton. The movie is coming along. I just got a sizzle and I got a trailer from him. You know what I mean? I can't put it out there yet, but from what I'm seeing, that movie is gonna be hot. Yeah, you need another Puddin story, man. Yeah, I mean, Puddin did what he did, man. You know what I mean? And I can't take nothing away from putting Sylvester Scott. Shout out to him, rest in peace. Shout out to his son, Cynthia Nunn, and her tribe because they was connected to him, So can't say nothing. You got any Big Rebo? Big Rebo, yeah, Big Rebo was man. He was a monster, man. Man, you guys be sure to, man, like, subscribe, and share, man. Get my subscriptions up, get my notifications up, man, and press that thumbs up or just drop a comment, man. Good or bad, I welcome it all. None of this stuff has an impact on me personally. I take it all in good fun, and hopefully we continue to do it and just grow the platform and get better people on here to speak on this phenomenon known as the game bang. Stanley Pitts, man, that's my guy right there. Me and Stanley Pitts the same age. We were actually friends in school. So yeah, Stanley is definitely a good person. Definitely, you know what I mean? But I got to get with Stanley to see if he want me to do it or not before I can really talk about him in a depth way that you guys would appreciate it. CC Ryder, no adders, no cuts. That's right. Because I know you guys don't heard me shout out that whole Pyru car before. Mike Griffin, when I did the Tanners in the South Side. But let me see, what did he say? Oh, that's a long story, man. And that's got to do with a younger generation than myself. Me and the older South Sides, which was original US boys, we're good. We're real good. I mean, that's young generational stuff, but hopefully we can resolve it and just come to a collective bargaining and sit down and talk about it. What's up, Ontario, Canada? What's going on, man? Cutmore, that's a good name right there. Right on. Shout out to the OG Devil. Shout out Pope Street. That's right. So what is it, man? You guys got any more questions? Let's see. Keep your bad comments to yourself. Professor, not on no bad energy. Exactly. I'm not on no bad energy. No, 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 no. Why don't Hoover do gang history interviews? They do. They do. I'm actually reach out to TS, man, and see can I get him, man. I think TS can really give a good interview on the Hoover, on the Hoover car, being that he was a general in there, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I remember Huron, let's see, Joe Stanley, which was Who Joe, let's see, Sam Ransom, Devil, let's see, TS, of course, my boy Blue Fi, my boy Flyweight Nate. Yeah, so it's a lot of them, man. And my boy Cadillac Bob. You and Crip said got to drop a video. That would be interesting, man. I wouldn't be opposed to it. You got to talk to him, man. I'm open. Right on, Yusuf. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. What is the earliest year you ever heard of a black family moving to LA, family you knew personally? Well, man, the black people been in LA for the longest, way before I was even born. But as for Compton, my family was the third black family that moved on the east side of Compton on Spring Street. Elm Street, Paru still around. Yeah, they're still around. They still around. Yeah, they had candy houses. I think all black communities had candy houses. No, I haven't written no book, man. I've been talking to a couple of people about doing it, but my time is so consumed by, everyday activity, living life, keeping that balance, So that's where I'm at with it. How close were you all on AC Moses Toyo back in the day, and any stories of him just smearing on? Yeah, we was on, man. We was on because You know, AC Bob Louis was a big old target, man. He was on his heels. My favorite video with you, OG, is with Little Raymond Lair. Little Raymond's, man, that's my partner right there. And OG from the Nellas with the horses. Yeah, that's Slick. Slick is a good guy, man. Very good guy. Best water guy. You funny, man. The best water. Oh yeah, I can't say you lying about that, but yeah, that's funny. So far, I ain't seen nobody shout. I seen that one guy shout to North Carolina. I like for y'all to shout out y'all cities. I mean, if it's okay. I mean, he said, oh, I saw the Chi Town too. Chi, North Carolina. What else did I see? Ontario. Yeah, of course, Ontario, Canada. Man, I think it's a good thing when you guys shout out because we got to get together, man, everywhere. Whether it's Canada, whether it's New York, whether it's Philly, Pennsylvania, whether it's Connecticut, whether it's Texas, Tennessee, Arizona. We just got to get together. Chicago, definitely the shot. Seemed like a lot of talents got respect for Stanley. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Got to respect this gangster. Got to respect it. Rochester, New York. There you go, man. Look at you, man. Look at you. Rest in peace to the past and love. Memphis in the house. Albert Johnson from Memphis, man. Shout out to Memphis. We actually got some talents out there. Let's see. Oh, Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Bronx, New York. OG Steve. There you go. Sweetport, Louisiana. In the house. Bo Jackson. Bo's knows best. Spread the positive worldwide. Positivity worldwide. There it is. There, Devon Cutmore. OGC, Big Devil says, salute to you, bro. Right on you. So rest in peace to all the loved ones, no matter. Damu Kiwe. That said, don't matter. Crockett, Texas. Where's that near? Bill? Intro is cold, man. Mr. G, right on. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Man, y'all be sure to stay tuned tomorrow for Bam, man, when he comes in and does his video. I actually enjoy those videos where I'm sitting down in a closed-in environment where there's really no distractions in this thing. What's up with the Hudson, Kansas? Right on, man. Shout out to Hudson, Kansas, where there's no distractions and we can really get into some depth, you know, try to figure this thing out, man. Just put out some good conversation, get out a good conversation, get out some laughs, some joy, some sad moments, because all those moments are involved in the phenomenon we know as the gangbang. You know, there was some good moments, there were definitely sad moments, there was crying, there was, you know, then there was some times where your patience was being tried, you know. There was times when you was sitting in the courtroom and people sitting up there lying on you and you know, trying to advance their, you know, for a bigger shopping for they call it farm shopping for a bigger venue, trying to get you more time than what you really supposed to have, you know, based on the crime that you committed. So these people was always trying to demonize you. Because you know it is a money scheme. It's a money marketing game. You know what I mean? It's a Ponzi scheme. What up, 11-8? It's from Marshall. Oh yeah, my people are from Marshall, man. Cool between Marshall and yeah, my people, all my people, man. Matter of fact, where my people live is called Bean Street, named after my great Aunt Frankie. So yeah, we got a few properties right there. I want to hear some more about from Squeaky Lance. Squeaky Lance is yeah, Squeaky Lance is my man. What's up, Melly Mill? What's up, Melly Mill? Marlon, guess what it is, dude? Bam, real dude. Yep, like his interview. Salute Marvin. That's what Big Dev said. When them ribs, big Dev, they want you to get them ribs going. No, not that I know, Bombay, you know, that played out. There's some people that have less activity nowadays than they did prior, but as to play it out, not that I can think of. Marlon, guess. You got the personality and the stories, man. Right on, man. Appreciate that. When was the last time you talked to Potato Head? You know what? I haven't had a conversation with Potato Head, but I've been in communication with some people that's there with him, and hopefully, man, he can one day come back out here, man, and enjoy the freedom, man, because he really got a raw deal on that stuff, man. You know, and I don't want to get because I don't know what his litigation is, where he's standing as far as getting it overturned, so I don't want to speak on it. Oh, look at that! I've got a burrito right here, y'all. For Africa, spiritual, mentally, physically, forward to Africa. Right on, right on, right on. What's up with so Harry-O? Harry-O is doing good, man. Harry-O just came out with a bottle of water. He gave me a whole case of it. Well, I got it from Big Reds actually, and they gave me some what is it? What is that? THC, liquid THC in a bottle. Like it looked like fruit punch or something, man. So, I've been meaning to break it out and let some people try it out and see what it is because I don't drink, smoke, or do any of that stuff. But I was thinking about it, bro. For now, I'm just playing the back seat. There you go, waiting your turn. There you go, man. That's what Big Devil said at Brandon. So, what have you guys been thinking about the content so far? What can I do to get better? What guys? Anybody want to help the professor? I'm always, man. I'm open, man. You know, because I want us to be better, do better, and act better. You know, freeing ourselves from ancestral trauma, mastering soul, lesson cultivating space for the abundant to flow. That's where I'm at with it. You know, nah, we don't get pushed back or taken over. Nah, we're another Big Red story. Yo, Big Red, yeah, I'm gonna get with Big Red, man. Big Red is because we got to talk about Keno and Papa Earl. Papa Earl was actually the bankroll back in the day of a lot of the cats that was getting money out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have a hood that, yeah, 722. July the 22nd, 722 is their hood day. Put the show on the road. There you go, man. I would love to drop into Texas, drop into NY, drop into Tennessee, drop into Jersey, drop in, you know what I mean, the Philly. You know, I would love to do that, man. If it ever becomes that to the monetized side of the game, you know what I mean, to where I can, free up from that truck driving stuff, that's what I would do full time, man. Dedicate myself to just getting the word out. As Turtle would say, put the word out. What's the word, Turtle? Santana. That's what he would say. But yeah, I would dedicate my life to that, just speaking to individuals and just trying to encourage them, you know what I mean, and let them know, man, that I'm here to help. I'm actually doing the work. So many people are really just doing it for other reasons and other purposes, but I'm doing the work. Then the doctor of the hood. Yeah, besides the chaplain. Yeah, there you go. Describe the typical day of the Tanner member back in the day. Back in the 80s. Typical day was you before you even would step out the house, you would look out, make sure it was good. That was typical in the 80s. And once you stepped out, man, you was in, black khakis, black shirt, black bandana, and you had that goddamn it in your pocket. That was typical. And then the other typical part is that you was on a block to where probably everybody was serving, getting money, and everybody out there had heat, had that goddamn it on them, had that big old dope sack, had big money, building lowriders, raising pit bulls, pigeons, out there clapping for the birds and tumbling, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got people on point watching, you know, making sure nobody's, trying to sneak in or do it in and around or something, So yeah, that was typical, man. Because you got to understand, we live smack in the center of all the blood of Pyrus, Yeah, we lived, let me see, 135s all the way down to the Cross Atlantics, and then all the everywhere else was in between, whether it was Mom, Looters, Lime, Fruittown, Cedar, West Side, Campanella, Treetop, Marbury, just to name a few. So yeah, we were surrounded by all that stuff. Eat at Tan Burgers on Saturday night. You know, man, we actually had our own hamburger stand, man. It was called Gus. And Killer Wayne used to say this: "You got to be tough to eat at Gus." You can, because they had Tanner burgers. They all the meals was named after somebody in the town at the burger stand. It was, yeah, that was back in the '80s as well. So yeah, Killer Wayne used to tell you all the time, you got to be tough to eat at Gus. If you wasn't tough, don't go up to Gus and order nothing. Because there's gonna be a gang of homies up there. Actually, who you did you know AC Pool? AC Pool. I don't know who that is. Yeah, they do give it up for us, man, and we give it up for them as well, man. It's a mutual respect. You see, gangster got a lot of respect and admiration for Stutter Block, man. And when they actually, them two brothers just try to kill each other on sight, you know what I mean? But now it's like a love fest with them. Did you know that the Terrence McCrae, his brother Donald, and Bull used to live on the next block of Washington and Street, and we moved along the beach. And Terrence was in Paso Robles. Yeah, I knew, Bull and Terrence. I went to school with them, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I knew Terrence and Featherstone, Old Pappy, Killer Mike, uh, Jody, Tino, Mario would be. So they, Blue and let's see, Fish. They all went to school with me. They was all from the drive. Well, the town is in the Easy E video called Compass City G's. Yeah, that was Gertch. That was Gertch. But Gert's my little brother. Let's see. You never went swimming in the Holy Lake, Tana in Ethiopia. No, no, I never went swimming there. Was Pretty Kenny, Too Pretty Kenny, the funny back in the day? He cracks me up. Too Pretty Kenny is always funny, man. Marathon Burgers, yeah, that was another one of our burger stands. Marathon, definitely, definitely. Let's see, man. I've been on here over an hour. That's a lot of content. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and close down, man. I appreciate you guys taking a moment out of your time and coming over to hear what I'm saying, and I appreciate you guys to the fullest, man. And if you guys can help out, you see my cash app, send it. If not, no problem. I'll still do what I do. We're gonna make a way, okay? But till then, man, may the Creator purify your hearts and purify your minds. Grant you good in this life and the next life. Let your exit be by the gate of truth and honor. Likewise, let your entry be by the gate of truth and honor. And if your guardian Lord approve an authority to aid you in a time of need, let that be someone that is definitely helpful to your situation and circumstance. Professor Billy Mill, the Hood Postman, you know the vibe. Yeah, Gertie is funny. That's my little brother. Do you know who do you try for you? Oh, who do I drive for? I drive for actually I'm driving at Lowe's and rest in peace. So yeah, I'm driving 18 wheeler, man. But anyway, shout out to you guys. I'm out. Until the next time, peace. Professor Melly Mel, the Hula Postman. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Get them notifications up, man. We're out.